What's going on today, guys? My name is Mark here at Diesel Power Products, and today we're going to be going over the Fleece Cheetah. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about the Fleece Cheetah. It's a drop-in direct replacement turbo, so no major modifications need to be done to your truck in order to swap one of these in. Your factory turbo has a pretty restrictive exhaust housing. When soot builds up in there, your actuator doesn't understand what a clog is, and it'll end up failing because it's trying to force itself through itself. And what you want to end up doing is getting something that has a little bit looser tolerances in your exhaust housing. Fleece has opened things up a little bit compared to your factory exhaust housing, which allow a little bit better free flow. So one thing that you're going to run into is lower EGTs, as well as not worrying about your actuator failing or getting jammed. If you're towing or have a little bit of performance on your truck, EGTs, exhaust gas temperatures, are the name of the game in keeping those things nice and cool. Fleece has done to the turbo is gone with a larger exhaust turbine. One of the major benefits, because they have opened up the exhaust housing on this, is you can run some cooler EGTs. There is a sizable difference between your stock turbine and your Fleece Cheetah turbine. Another major benefit that they've run into is with the compressor wheel. They've gone to a 63 millimeter compared to your factory 57 millimeter. So with you guys who have a tuned truck, you're going to notice some quicker spool up times, some greater overall performance. The Fleece Cheetah can support up to 700 rear wheel horsepower. Usually that's with the help of some injectors and other performance modifications done to your truck. Having a factory turbo, it is a very problematic thing, especially for running into high EGTs. So with the Fleece Cheetah having a little bit larger exhaust housing, you're able to run in some cooler EGTs. One of the things Fleece has done with their Cheetah turbo is they've retrofitted for you 7.5 to 12.67 guys. They've put the 13 to 18 style actuator on the earlier style turbos, retrofitted a cable for that to work with your truck. One of the nice things is that you're going to be running into more reliability with that 13 to 18 style actuator. It actually ends up having a little bit more torque than the earlier style actuators, so Fleece has made that conscious decision to swap things over. For you guys that are running 13 to 18 trucks, you're going to have the same actuator in there, but still running all the benefits of a Fleece Cheetah as far as, again, cooler EGTs, some higher performance. For you guys that have bone stock trucks, nothing done to it, the Fleece Cheetah is still a great option for you as far as a drop-in replacement turbo. One of the great things that you'll run into is you're still going to be getting some cooler EGTs. If you're hauling with your truck and it's still bone stock, you might notice a little bit of low-end lag just because you are going to a larger compressor size and turbine size. Nothing a little bit of tuning can't help out, or even going with some different injector setups. All right, guys, so with this being a drop-in style replacement turbo, there's no major modifications that need to be done to your truck. If you have a bone stock truck, there's no tuning required. A lot of guys worry about having to calibrate your turbos once you've installed this. Not necessary. That's done from Fleece for your guys' convenience. Also, another nice thing for you guys is with some swag that they include in their box, it's coming with all the necessary gaskets in order to install this. Major thing in the Cummins world, a lot of guys want to retrofit a second-gen swap into their truck. Times have changed as far as being able to do that. If you have a complete race application, that's something you can do. But if your truck has a VIN or engine serial number, these drop-in replacement turbos have come a long way from the factory VGT. Fleece has hit this right on the head as far as making it super easy for the install, where you don't have to source anything major. They've done their part as far as supplying the gaskets, calibrating the turbo. It's ready to drop in and ready to go. If you have a tuner who can accommodate for the added performance for this turbo, you can get a little bit more out of your truck. Again, we can touch up to 700 horsepower, but there's some supporting modifications that need to be done to do so. For you guys looking to get a little performance out of this turbo, running the Fleece Cheetah, you're definitely going to notice an overall gain in horsepower. Responsiveness, if you're hauling a trailer trying to get past that semi, this is going to be the turbo for you. You're going to be able to get past them no problem. Guys with stock trucks, again, you're going to run into a little bit of lagginess on the bottom, but is very responsive on the highway. If you have just a simple tune on your truck, anything from a simple 15 horsepower tune or something, cranking up the power to 175 plus, this is going to be a major benefit for you guys. So the sound of this turbo, if you guys are running a cold air intake on your truck traditionally, because it is a little bit more of a direct route to your compressor, you can hear your turbo spooling up a little better. With you having a larger compressor wheel on this, you're gonna be able to hear that even more. Not to the point where it's annoying in the cab, but you can still hear the power. Your exhaust brake, because you're still retaining the VGT function, personally, I've noticed that it's a little bit deeper of a sound compared to your factory exhaust brake or just your factory exhaust in general. Great upgrade for your truck. With this turbo, Fleece is backing it with a 2-year limited warranty on there. Fleece backs their products. Personally, talking about these turbos a whole lot and everyone's experience with them, I've run into little to no warranty failures with this, so I highly recommend this as far as a replacement turbo for your truck. Fleece Cheetah covers all platforms, whether you have a Power Stroke, a Duramax, or a Cummins. They have you covered. If you have any questions on this, don't hesitate to give us a call. We have diesel techs on standby to answer any questions that you have.